Hi, this is Maria from Mari's Way of Life. Welcome back to my channel. I am jumping in here today to talk to you about my classic Happy Planner 18-month planner for budgeting that I bought last year, and I am still using the same thing. All I did is I inserted January through December of 2020 in here. I added my discs and my little heart keychain from my teacher planner, and that's a story for another video. But yeah, that's what I'm using here, and here is what I used last year. So all I did is I took the cover from here, and then I added the covers here and inserted the new tabs. It is from the same planner. I didn't buy a new one, so I'm keeping it in here. Disc systems work best for me in budgeting because I insert my own budgeting sheets in here, so that works out really well. So let me go ahead and do a quick flip through so that you can see what I'm using. A lot of things I didn't change, some of them I did, like my goals. I am no longer doing the Happy Planner jar because I didn't keep up with it, and so I wanted to start fresh. So I am no longer doing the saving goal, but I moved on to a 52-week challenge that Boulder Bond had in her Etsy shop. So I am using that, and all I did is I put these stickers on a blank sheet of paper and hole punched it. Then I have a blank sheet in here. This is my husband's or my family's new goal for the year is to pay this credit card number 3, and number 3 just means this is the order I have it in my bills section in my planner. It doesn't mean that is the third credit card that we're paying. It just means it's the order of my bills. So that is, sorry, my daughter is right next to me and she is just moving everything. Okay, so anyway, that's that. Last year I started in August. I am no professional, but I am very excited to tell you that I haven't used credit cards since August 2019, and we are January 2020, and then within this time we have paid together, my husband and I, this credit card right here, and we have paid a loan that was for $500 last year. So we are starting fresh and we want to pay this one off. We have goals that within taxes and then some extra money that I'm expecting for the school district that I work for, that we can pay this one off sooner than in 6 months. That's kind of like our goal, to just get this one paid off. We don't have a bigger goal this year, but you know, this is what we have, especially because my husband, sorry, and I have discussed how important it is for us to live life really and enjoy, no baby girl, and enjoy our daily living without feeling restricted. Our only rule is we do not want to spend on credit cards anymore and try and pay off what we can. As of now, $360 are starting to get paid January 1st on this credit card, and the minimum payment here was $100. So we're starting to put this one in. So these are our goals. Then we move to the next tab, which is our budget. Our cash budget is done weekly, and I just go ahead and put the categories for our cash wallet as well as for any sinking funds. And then I have a cash breakdown, and then this is where I do my totals. And then my husband takes this one and he takes it to the bank and gets our, I don't know if the glare is not helping. Yes, baby. Shh. Okay. I'm doing a video. Is that okay? I'm filming. See? Okay. So anyway, these are sheets that you can find in my Etsy shop. I will try and link it down below. If not, is Mari's Way of Life as well in the Etsy shop. I know a lot of people have told me that they have trouble with the link I insert, so I think you can just find me as Mari's Way of Life. And so these are budget sheets are in there, not this color. I have not uploaded new colors in there, but yeah, I have these in here. And so in the month of January, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I not have 5? Oh, because I didn't do last week's. So 4 more weeks here. And then we move on to the January tab. I use my Sprocket two, and I got this one for Christmas. Best gift ever. I'm very, very excited. So I use my Sprocket to print out my Credit Karma latest accounts that I have, and my total debt is $240,000, 110. Now this is including my home loan, but I like the breakdown that they give, so I don't do anything other than just look at Credit Karma. And I'm sure numbers shift here and there. It's not always the accurate numbers, especially like in my credit cards, because I know I paid off that one credit card and still has not refreshed or whatever they do in Credit Karma to update this number. But I just, whenever I printed this, then it's fine. Then I can see my next February one. I won't put it here. I'll actually put it right here. I don't use this page at all, so I'll let you know in a little bit. But anyway, so I printed that out. I love it, and yeah, that's where it's going to stay for now. Then my January spread, I like to write in main events that are happening that require some kind of budget or money that we need to spend, like birthdays, my daughter's therapy, anything from Taekwondo, new monthly subscriptions that I actually started in December. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you except they make me happy, so I'm keeping them. So I'm trying to avoid buying anything in Etsy because I did the math and it's cheaper for me to have a subscription than to actually go in and purchase Etsy sticker kits. So we'll talk about that at a later time, but for now they're staying. I can always skip months or decline any month or cancel at any time, so it's fine. I'll be okay, I think. So that's what I use this for. And then I would like to insert my totals for each week right here. I've been doing really good this week. This is my check-in. I got this idea from Romina Rosa. That is her YouTube channel, and she has like a code. I don't know who started this, but I know I've seen it a lot in the YouTube world and budgeting world. And so the way it works for me, I don't like it to see it in the monthly spread because I have so many things going on that I like to see the events like this and the paychecks. And I like to do it in my weekly spread. So it works really well with the way that the Happy Planner sets up this budget planner. So I really do like it. These are from Martha Stewart. So I grabbed them from Staples and I just labeled them at the top. So this is where I'll do my check-in. And yeah, it's been, see, a lot of spending. Tons and tons of spending with my husband's check. They paid him on the 31st because the 1st was a holiday and most of it was gone by the end of the day. So yeah, okay, so that's what I'm using my weekly pages for. Then we go to the last page here and you have an expense tracker, but I don't use it, and I just skip that part and move on to my bill payments. And I use this tons. This is where all my bill payments are, and the money that is used here, it's only from my teacher paycheck. So this is my teacher paycheck, and anything else in the weekly or cash stuffing, anything that you see weekly, it's my husband's paycheck. So that's working really well for me right now. It just helped me put things into perspective. Whereas before I used to spend my check, as soon as I got it, I used to spend like, let's go out and eat, and let's invite mom over, and let's go out to a different restaurant. And by the time other bills hit, I had to use my money, my husband's full check, because some payments I couldn't give. So anyway, long story short, we've always been responsible with bill payments. The problem is we were living poor because I didn't sit down and do this. And it's super easy. It's not perfect. Look at my print. It's ugly, but it works. It really, really does work. And I'm actually under budget here with $259.28. And it'll be fine because I will transfer that from my husband's account. And I think it's because my Verizon payment was bigger because my husband got a new phone. And so those are additional costs because of re-enrollment. I don't know what they call it, but whatever it is, it's just taking money out of us. So the bill was $157 higher, as well as water and sanitation was like $40 higher. I'm not sure why, but yeah, these two things I was not expecting to pay off. So anyway, that's my teacher paycheck right there. And then here we just move on to a new month, February. I have my cash budget. I don't use this page at all, so I'm thinking of making a big sticker here. I don't know. And these are my cash budgets for each week. Then we move on to a monthly. I wrote down some of my subscriptions, and then so on and so forth for every month. I love that it has quotes, and that's what I love about the Happy Planner. And moving on, do I have anything else? Well, the only other important thing is that in the back, I do keep all of the, excuse me, this folder right here that came with the extension pack for the budgeting. It's my Boulder Bond little stickers to add. And then I have this for my monthly. And then just little, you know, stickers that I may need in the back. And also I'm looking for them. I don't know where I left them, honestly. They're my weekly check-in stickers, and here they are. And these are from Peaceful Mind Designs, and I grabbed them from her. She's in, I was gonna say Canada. She's not in Canada. She is in, oh my gosh, I can't even think right now. Oh my gosh, I always talk about her, and her name is Nikki, and she gives a really good amount of stickers for the I think I pay $1.90 for each sheet, and I love that it's cheaper there. I'm trying to get my sister to design some so that we can just print it in her Cricut, but you know, she's busy. We're really busy. That's why I always end up buying from shops, but it's okay because they do a great job. So this is where I keep my stickers, and so far so good. I'm really excited to use it, and especially because I've actually added all my cash budget sheets in every month. Every month has them ready to go so that I don't have to have any excuses. Oh, I need to cut them, because in my Etsy shop I have them size 8.5 by 11 in a PDF format. So I have to actually kind of eye it and gauge. I think I do this at a 75% or 80% scale so that it is smaller, and then I cut like 1/2 inch from one side, 1 inch from the other, and make sure I have more space here so I can do the hole punch. So it's some work to get it together, but it took me an hour and a half, and I was able to set it up. I want to say I did it on Wednesday, and so 1 hour and a half, it's all worth it. My Happy Planner, budget Happy Planner, is ready to go for my cash envelope stuffing that I've been promising for over 2 weeks. It has to happen this Wednesday or Thursday because I am not happy that my budget is going crazy. I am happy that I'm living life, but it doesn't make me happy that I haven't been responsible with my budget. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little flip through and kind of like to give you an idea of how to start your budget maybe. And you don't have to be a professional. It doesn't have to be perfect. You saw this one. Just get started. Buy or even get a notebook, any 99-cent notebook, and just start writing your bills down. I think that's the most important thing. Start writing your bills down, and maybe in the monthly, or if you get, there's planners like even in the Dollar Tree, just write in the important things that are happening that month. Doesn't have to be necessarily birthdays, but like maybe important bills, or I don't know, like me, or I always do this with my tags, my car tags. They always came by in January. I know they were coming and I still ignored it. And when the time came in January, it's like a very tough month for me because I have tags due. I have Costco membership due. I have Amazon Prime due. I have both of my girls' birthdays. I have, what else do I have? Well, Christmas and New Year's and all those holidays just passed by. So it was a really tough time. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've really enjoyed this Christmas, even though what backed me up is that I didn't have a sinking fund for Christmas. And the only reason was because I started in August. I was focused in other areas, and I had a Mexico trip and I had a cruise. So I had a cruise in October, I had a Mexico trip in November, and then all the holidays in December. And I just started August 2019. And that tells me that my money can be categorized and can be placed in a very good budget without me feeling poor every day. So let's get started together. You don't have to have a New Year's resolution. Just get started anytime. I started in August. Guess what? I didn't start the first week of January. I'm going to start the second week of January and get this straight. So, and then the other thing too, my husband's check, look at that. Sometimes they were 900, 800, but because of the holidays and then there were some snow days, he wasn't able to drive to his workplace. So he had shorter checks. And I think the one in the 8th is even shorter than that. So it's going to be a smaller amount. But in any case, that is my check-in. I wanted to let you know that I haven't forgotten that I do want to keep doing my budget videos. The only thing that I might not be doing in this channel anymore, and I'll talk a little bit about that when I do my teacher plan with me, are teacher vlogs, and only because of the whole YouTube or social media thing with kids. I'm just not sure that it is safe for my students or anything. I'll leave the videos that are up, but I don't think I'm doing any more vlogging in the classroom. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. Who knows later on, but as of now, I'm sticking with my planner videos, and then maybe some vlogging here and there with my family and family trips and so on and so forth. And I hope you enjoy that. So if you like this, stick around. Go ahead and press like. It really helps out my channel if you comment as well. Subscribe if you're interested and you like what you saw and you stuck around. I suggest you subscribe. All right, you really help out my channel by doing that. Love you guys. Take care. But more than anything, God bless. Bye.